5-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Tackle there by Jalix Hunt. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed, great run.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown Indianapolis. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Rattler. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. One quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, set.
Rattler now back to throw. This one complete to Palmer. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
And that is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
This brought him out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's McCaffrey. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Patrick McMorris in on the stop. 3rd down. 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Check out.
They run once more with McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back.
And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Colts.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Now Rattler going to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Looking to throw. Rattler. Under pressure. He's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet.
Third quarter
I think there could still be some fireworks
and we're
yet
back
to come.
Underway here on EA Sports. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Colts offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Down. Set.
That's
Go.
Palmer, the man in motion.
Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Returnable from the 17. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Colts offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Powering forward. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Indy. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Colts will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this will be incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups,
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
On the ball.
3rd and long.
Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Richard Sherman.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Colts offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. That is caught at the 3. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. A gain of 15 and a 1st down. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown Indianapolis. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick, that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
The extra point is good. And the Colts are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Cut, cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Set, cut. Set, cut.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Set, cut.
Now movement up front is a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Here we go. Set, ready, ready.
Throwing is Rattler. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. So it's a win for the Colts. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EASports_month. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Tripping off grades, I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my day I think enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you unless it's money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie, like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just Need another reason for a sequence.